ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, these are the AI models everyone talks about. But behind the scenes, there's a revolution happening in open-source AI that's changing who gets to build with artificial intelligence. In this video, we'll explain what open-source AI models are, why they matter, and how you can start using them today. Let's start with the basics. AI models like GPT-4 and Claude are closed source. You can use them through an API, but you can't see how they work inside, you can't modify them, and you can't run them on your own computer. Open-source AI models are different. Companies like Meta, Mistral, and Google release the actual model weights, the trained brain of the AI, for anyone to download and use. Popular examples include Meta's Llama 3, Mistral's Mixtral, Google's Gemma, and Alibaba's QN. You can download these models, run them on your own hardware, inspect how they work, and even modify them for your specific needs. So why should you care? 4 reasons. First, privacy. When you use a cloud API, your data goes to someone else's server. With open-source models, everything stays on your machine. Your code, your documents, your conversations never leave your control. Second, cost. API calls add up fast. Running your own model has a fixed hardware cost but zero per request fees. For high-volume applications, this is dramatically cheaper. Third, customization. You can fine-tune open-source models on your own data. Want an AI that understands your company's code base, your medical terminology, or your legal documents? Open-source models make that possible. Fourth, no vendor lock-in. If OpenAI changes their pricing or terms of service tomorrow, you're stuck. With open source, you own the model. Nobody can take it away or change the rules on you. Running an open source model is easier than you think. The simplest way is Llama, a free tool that lets you run AI models on your laptop with a single command. Install Llama, type Llama run Llama 3 in your terminal, and you have a ChatGPT-like AI running locally. No API key, no internet connection required, no per-request charges. For more power, tools like VLLM and text generation inference let you serve models to your team or application. And if your laptop isn't powerful enough, services like Together AI, Grok, and Fireworks let you run open-source models in the cloud at a fraction of closed model pricing. Open source doesn't mean better for everything. Closed models like GPT-4 and Claude still lead in raw capability for complex reasoning and creative tasks. Use closed models when you need the absolute best quality and latency doesn't matter. Use open source models when privacy is critical, when you need to fine-tune for a specific domain, when cost matters at scale, or when you want to run AI without an internet connection. Many teams use both. A powerful closed model for complex tasks, and a fast open-source model for routine operations. The gap between open and closed models is shrinking fast. In 2023, open-source models were far behind. By 2025, Llama 3 and Mixtral were competitive with GPT-3.5. In 2026, the latest open models are approaching GPT-4 level performance. The trend is clear: open-source AI is not going away. It's getting stronger. And knowing how to use these models is becoming an essential skill for every developer. That's open-source AI explained. If you want to go deeper, check out our blog at AmtocSoft, blogspot.com, where we cover AI topics from beginner to professional level. Subscribe for more visual explainers on AI, and we'll see you in the next one.